4 area college students are among hundreds across the state of Washington losing state benefits because of a computer glitch. The glitch accidentally told people they were getting worker retraining money when in reality that money was already gone. KXLY4's John Langler is live at Spokane Community College. And John, we understand 2 students are really now struggling as a result of this.
Yeah, Mike, Jeff,
All right, Chris, looking forward to that. Thanks a lot. Prostitutes could soon walk the streets of San Francisco without fear of arrest. Voters in the city by the bay will decide on November 4th if prostitution will be decriminalized. The measure, called Proposition K, would not make it legal, but it would prohibit local law enforcement from arresting or prosecuting anyone for selling sex. Backers say it will free up $11 million police spend each year arresting prostitutes. The measure has been endorsed by the local Democratic Party, but the mayor, district attorney, and police department in San Francisco, they all oppose it. Of course, we want your opinion on this topic. Do you think prostitution should be a crime? Do you think police have better things to do and will never stop the oldest profession? Or do you think it's about morality and keeping women safe? Whatever your opinion, we want you to email us directly to soundoff@kxly.com. or go to KXLY.com and click on the Sound Off page. Try to keep your comments short and be sure to include your name, your location. We'll read your emails live on the air throughout this newscast. Should be a good one. KXLY4 Make It Count election coverage for you now across Spokane. Political campaign signs, they're popping up in support of both presidential candidates. Some are actually disappearing while others are being aggressively targeted. KXLY4's Tanya Dahl, she joins us live from the Spokane Valley. All right, Tanya, what's going on here?
Well, emotions are running high as we get closer to HD News.
Tanya, thanks a lot. A McCain-Palin campaign volunteer was attacked, beaten, and had a B carved into her face in Pittsburgh yesterday. Police say the attacker told her he would teach her a lesson for supporting John McCain. Fortunately, that woman is okay. She actually got a call from Senator McCain while recovering. The African-American suspect is still on the loose. And we have just received new polling numbers in the race for Washington governor. According to a new Rasmussen survey, Governor Christine Gregoire holds a small 2-point lead over Republican Dino Rossi, and that's within the 4.5 margin of error, so the race is still essentially tied. 25% of voters have a very favorable opinion of Gregoire. 32% have a very favorable opinion of Dino Rossi.
Well, Eagles have a lot of optimism leading into this season. Tomorrow at this time, we'll hear from the Idaho Vandals as we continue our series.
Sounds good. At least they won't be on the road so much. That's
9 out of 11 to start. That's tough for a first-year coach. That's tough.
Thanks, Dennis. Appreciate it. Some of your Sound Off responses are next.
On Wall Street today, the market.
News at 6:30. You're watching KXLY4 HD News.
From our North Idaho newsroom tonight, several food banks across the region are just scraping by. They're trying to feed more people with less donations. In Athol, the community food bank is essentially running on empty.
KXLY4's Annie Bishop explains why the food bank has the lowest supply of food since 1991. With the sellers.
Law requiring Spokane County supermarkets to sell you phosphorus-free dishwashing detergents has some people seeing spots, but as KXLY4's Tanya Dahl found out, some people are willing to break the rules for clean dishes. A KXLY4 update now on an expansion effort to make Sacred Heart Medical Center Washington's largest hospital. Tonight, Sacred Heart has filed a certificate of application with the Washington State Department of Health for the expansion project. Providence Healthcare wants to add 173 beds to Sacred Heart. The expansion would add 4 floors to the Women's Center, 2 floors for the emergency department, a cancer center, and an office building. Construction on the expansion will begin this spring and continue for a period of 4 years.
We continue.
Welcome back, and you know, we were talking off camera, we've had a really dry October.
Yes, it has been beautiful, but the numbers, when you look at them, are pretty surprising. It's the subject of tonight's forecast, hoping for dry conditions for that.
Yes, we sure are.
I know, we don't want to ruin the kids' night.
No, there's a lot of pressure on that forecast.
On you, all right,
yeah,
Chris, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
We'll be right back with more of your Sound Off responses. News at 11.
Before we leave you tonight, picture this. Perhaps it's the future of travel. Check it out. A Grand Junction, Colorado man became a rocket man when he strapped on an 800 horsepower jetpack, fired the thing off, and then flew over a convenience store and a gas station. The rocket man says the primary mission is to inspire people to dream big. As for the jetpack, he says it only holds enough fuel for about 30 seconds of a flight, but the group is working on one that can fly for 30 minutes. That'd be a great way to get to work.
It's going to happen. Yeah, it would, for some of us.
That'd be bad on the hair. I don't know.
True. Thanks for watching KXLY4 HD News at 6. We'll see you at 11.